Welcome to episode 1 of a brand new series. Yes, I have another new series where I go and visit some of the best stay-in plays in the country. And today we've made the trip out to Dunston Hall on the outskirts of Norwich. Some habits never die hard. So first things first, breakfast. Now, they do put out all the sensible healthy bits, fruit, yogurt and all that stuff. But obviously I walked straight past that and went straight for the fried food and about 1 million slices of fried bread. No regrets whatsoever. Once I filled up myself, I headed out to their really impressive Trackman range. And honestly, such a good setup for a warm-up. Loads of bays, loads of data. You can happily lose hours in there before you even get to the first tee. Then it was off to the course. And Dunston Hall normally plays around 6,179 yards, but because we were on their blue winter tees today, it chopped it about 1,000 yards. That meant drivable par fours for the bigger hitters and par threes becoming more wedged than mid-irons. Still a championship par 72 wrapped around this lovely estate, but a completely different way to play it. And just for a added little kick in the knackers, it adjusted my handicap quite seriously. It killed me. Somehow I was playing off 1 for both days, which should probably be illegal. The course itself is a parkland layout with a proper mix. Blind tee shots, dog legs and a few water holes to keep you honest. And a few that really stood out for me. The par 4 third caught us out massively. We had no idea there was water down there. Blissfully unaware it was even in range, and somehow I still managed to clear it with the driver. Pure luck. Then there's the drivable 6th, which is just fun and one of those holes that tempts you into doing something stupid. And then the best of the lot for me was the 16th, a cracking par 4 with water guarding the green. One of those tee shots where you think, yeah, this is a class hole. Now let's talk about condition here, because tee to green conditions were totally fine. But unfortunately, we turned up in the middle of a heavy green maintenance. And when I say heavy, I mean heavy. They were so covered in sand and seed, we genuinely thought they were bunkers at first. Day 2 was slightly better, but realistically, the greens just weren't greens. However, I will say, in all fairness to the club, they completely owned it and have offered us a 4-ball voucher to come back in the summer, which apparently is when the course properly flourishes. So we'll be back and hopefully we'll get to play at its full distance when we get the chance to do so. As for my scores, rounds of 78 and 79 was solid enough, but still not quite enough to beat Pete, who takes the honour of winning the first stay and play trip. I'll call it beginner's luck. But if you are thinking of coming to Dunston Hall and thinking what type of golf course this might be for the standard play, I think this is good for all mixed abilities, to be honest with you. If you're a beginner or a high handicapper, I think this is an easy enough course. And if you are a decent enough golfer, I think there's enough challenge in there. Off the course, the hotel rooms were lovely and comfy. Bathrooms really nice. The spa was also a proper bonus to sort out the aching legs. And the food was spot on too. And the trip in total cost just over £100. 2 rounds of golf, bed, breakfast, dinner and spa access, which for a stay and play is honestly ridiculous value, even with the greens in that condition. So that's episode 1 wrapped up. Dunston Hall. Let me know, have you played here before? And where should I head to next for a stay and play?